total control. They aren't nearly well armed enough.
It looks like Insomniac Games sure knows how to keep their fans hyped no matter how long they have to wait. But hopefully this over a year-long waiting period to see more of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 in action might be over relatively soon. But regardless, welcome back true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans to another very exciting Marvel's Spider-Man 2 related video, where shockingly enough, in the span of only less than 24 hours ago, we have received some rather intriguing teases directly pertaining to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 that have come straight from the mouths of some pretty high-level individuals directly revolving around Insomniac Games. But in this case, the main individual that has had people getting their heads turning is indeed a random tweet from none other than James Stevenson, who, if you don't know, is the community director over at Insomniac Games. Now, I've actually had the opportunity to meet James Stevenson in person at quite a few different gaming events over the past few years. And the thing that I appreciate the most about James as a community director for Insomniac Games is, funny enough, exactly how direct he is with the community itself, meaning that he will only bring up extremely important news pertaining to any major game that Insomniac is currently working on only when the time is absolutely right. And interestingly enough, he has been pretty quiet throughout the entirety of 2022 relating to anything that directly pertains to Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which makes this recent tweet coming from James all the more interesting, where literally out of nowhere yesterday afternoon on a Saturday, James Stevenson randomly dropped a GIF of the Marvel's Spider-Man 2 trailer with no caption attached to it whatsoever. And as you would expect, this simple GIF of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 went absolutely viral on Twitter in just a couple hours. But as we all know, is that birds of a feather tend to flock together, which makes this other individual from Insomniac Games just as interesting, where Aaron Jason Espinoza, who is the senior community manager at Insomniac Games, followed this up by retweeting this post by James Stevenson. And I know that the general fan base of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 at large is so eager to see more of the game overall that in turn they are becoming worried as to whether or not the game is still planning to launch in 2023, given Insomniac Games' dead silence over this past year. Well, luckily, another tweet from Aaron Jason Espinoza from Insomniac Games simply stated 2023, period. Most likely meaning that the game, even though we haven't seen anything of it ever since 2021, is still fully planned to release next year in 2023, where if I personally had to guess, I would assume that fall of 2023 is the earliest time frame that we could see it come out, especially considering that's the time frame when both Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales released in 2018 and 2020. I could definitely see history repeating itself when Marvel's Spider-Man 2 releases next year. They know full well and good just how excited us fans are to see more of the game, and will only end up revealing more footage of the game when the time is right. Fortunately, this news doesn't just include some pretty obscure tweets and GIFs coming from Insomniac Games, but also we do have a vocal tease coming directly from the main actor himself who plays Miles Morales of Naji Jeter, where he did go on to share a couple of videos on his social media accounts that do promote his own Cameo and Streamily pages, which you should definitely check out if you want something personally autographed by Naji Jeter. But what's the most interesting about this is that he does say that there is some very exciting stuff to look forward to in 2023, and that we should expect something very exciting to cap off this year in 2022.
Y'all just hit me up on Cameo and we're gonna make it happen. 2023 is about to be a great year. And we got a lot of special things coming for y'all real soon, so y'all stay tuned. But wait, there's more. We gonna end the year off right with y'all. Y'all showed me a lot of love this year, and next year is gonna be crazy.
Now, this could easily relate to any other type of project that Naji Jeter is working on, but the biggest giveaway within these videos is that he's obviously wearing a motion capture suit, where he's most likely working directly on motion capture as Miles Morales for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And just like Insomniac Games themselves, is that Naji clearly knows that the biggest thing that fans are looking forward to from Naji is none other than seeing more of him in action in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. So what do all these cryptic posts really mean coming from Naji and Insomniac? Well, if anything, I do believe that we are too late in the year at this point to see a full-on gameplay showcase of Marvel's Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Considering that I believe that Sony Interactive Entertainment does view the game as such a big property that they would want to fully save a gameplay reveal for their next major Sony-related event, which obviously means a PlayStation Showcase. However, I don't think we'll actually see a PlayStation Showcase until sometime next year in 2023. But at the very least, given all these major teases, I do think that a small trailer pertaining to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is definitely possible. Especially if you do take into consideration that next week on December 13th, we are going to receive a brand new trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And considering that Spider-Man as a character has such major sway for both Marvel and Sony, I definitely think it would be a huge missed opportunity, especially given these teases, if Insomniac were to not also have a Marvel Spider-Man 2 trailer coincide with the brand new trailer that is coming up for Across the Spider-Verse, which, if it were to happen, I believe would take place after the Across the Spider-Verse trailer comes out on December 13th. Plus, we also know that Insomniac featured both Peter Parker and Miles Morales' Into the Spider-Verse suits in both of their previous Spidey games. And without a doubt, I definitely think that Miles' new suit that he is wearing in Across the Spider-Verse will certainly be featured one way or another in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. So again, cross-promoting both of these major pieces of Spidey media would certainly be a genius play on both Sony and Marvel's parts. But regardless, none of this has been officially confirmed whatsoever. So all we can do now is keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best possible outcome by the time next week starts. But with all that said, everyone, that's the video I have for you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of these teases coming from James Stevenson, Aaron Espinosa, and Naji Jeter pertaining to Marvel's Spider-Man 2? And do you believe that we might see some news about the game sometime next week after the Across the Spider-Verse trailer drops? Again, if we do see something for the game, I'm definitely expecting something smaller like a slight teaser or a story trailer instead of something major like a totally in-depth gameplay demo. Still, you never know what might happen when it comes to Insomniac games. And until next time, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and for more Marvel Spider-Man 2 videos like this in the future, stay spectacular, Spidey fans, and peace out.